Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So I think everybody who's been following these videos for the last few days or weeks is very much familiar with the current price range, which is defined here between basically the red line and the green line. Why is that the range? Well, from an Elliott Wave point of view, it makes sense because we count it as a so-called Elliott Wave triangle, a triangle pattern in which we expect lower highs, higher lows. Not the most reliable count. No triangle count is really super reliable. However, it is the best we've got with a chart like this, which is just moving in corrective waves. And invalidation point would be up there, the A wave high, and that is at 55.8 cents. If the price breaks above this level, we cannot go ahead with our current idea, main thesis, that we're dealing here with an Elliott Wave triangle. No, we would have to deal with a different structure. Again, it would only be a corrective structure, the way this behaves. And in this corrective structure, I would just count it as a WXY structure most likely, because this was a 3-wave move up. We had 3 waves down and now another 3-wave move up in an A, B, C structure of wave Y. In this alternative wave structure, the price could reach around about 63 cents. This is the previous X wave high. It is also a relevant Fibonacci extension level, roughly around that level, because we're dealing here with the 1.236 extension. I mean, it doesn't need to get all the way up there. The next Fib level really is around 59.4 cents, but this would be an obvious one because there is quite a bit of volume up there. So yeah, it's something to watch, but nothing I'm primarily watching for. I'm primarily watching for this Elliott Wave triangle, the white wave count, to play out. It has followed it pretty nicely in the recent weeks. Triangle count is a 5-wave move. We had an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, 3 waves. Wave D, yeah, is the 4th wave of a triangle, and then one more lower high would be ideal, which would be the E wave of the triangle. So basically, it's completed 4 waves of the triangle already. Basically, yeah, 80% of the triangle should be done pretty much. So there is not much more left. Just the E wave, which to be honest should only be a shorter wave anyway. So you could argue most of the triangle is really done. But it's getting painful towards the end, okay? So it's really just one more lower high and then we would have a textbook triangle. I'd really like it to see, I mean, sometimes they break early, okay, then it wasn't a triangle, but it's behaving like one at the moment. So if we get a lower high, the target for this E wave, and that's really just, let's say, an ideal theoretical target. In triangles, structures are less predictable because the sub-waves are moving in corrections. Nevertheless, this would be an ideal target, yeah, between 51.6 and 54 cents. From here, we would expect a break down to any range really below the August low, so below 43 cents. When we have a top in place, we can calculate the target more precisely. Yeah, and if we dive into the microstructure here, I've just made a small change to yesterday's update, where I counted this move down as the C wave already. Yes, that's all good. But I'm changing the subdivisions slightly, make this an impulse in the C wave. Okay, so A, B, C. So it's the C wave of the D wave. Again, there's just one more lower high to come ideally. And yeah, in this impulse, one more low is at least something we can expect. Doesn't mean we have to get it, okay? But it means that due to this sideways movement, one more low is possible. We have to consider it, we have to allow for it. And this would be a triangle, yeah? This wave 4 of C would be a triangle, A, B, C, D, E. So the E wave is basically complete or nearly complete. However, if the price now breaks above this high, this would be the invalidation point for this triangle. I know it doesn't look like a triangle, but where you could actually draw it like a triangle, but it's more like what's important is that it's probably a wave 4. It's an Elliott wave triangle, right? Roughly like this. So trend lines are not that important. What is important is here the A wave high. That's the 48.9 cent level. If there is a break above that level, it would invalidate the immediate downside potential in the triangle, and that would add weight to the assumption that we're already in the E wave. But it's really only going to be interesting, and the party is really only going to start after the completion of the triangle. After the E wave of the triangle is complete, the larger triangle, which started in August, you should normally see quite an aggressive move down. So a break of a triangle is normally quite strong. It's quite a large triangle, so interesting. It will be interesting to see what's how this all plays out across the crypto sector, because we have quite a few coins that are moving in triangles. So it will be interesting to see if there is maybe a third wave breakdown on the Bitcoin chart, Ethereum chart. I mean, we're currently working on that, on these charts. So maybe that will be the catalyst also for many of these altcoin charts. But the problem is some of these altcoin charts are already quite low, quite deep in their support regions. We will see how that plays out. Bear in mind the trend is pretty much down on all altcoin charts at the moment anyway. On most of them, especially the daily chart, Shorter time frame charts might have changed the trend already, but not the daily yet. And the breakdown point, basically the confirmation level that the triangle is breaking down, that's here at 45.8 cents, the B wave low. That's my update about XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.